Given this news out of El Salvador right now, I do want to start there. I mean, we're hearing more and more talk about whether it's Bitcoin in the particular case of that country or whether it's central bank digital currencies that are being looked at different countries around the world right now. What do you expect that landscape to evolve into, and what that also means for a bank, a financial institution such as yours?
Sure, Morgan. Great to be here again. Thank you for the opportunity. And what you're seeing is just this constant adoption of Bitcoin. We've been seeing it since we first started looking at this space back in 2013. And we opened our first account for a Bitcoin-related company in January of 2014, and we just have never looked back. Each one of these cycles kind of has its own theme, and the theme, certainly through the pandemic over the last 18 months or so, has been this constant move to digital. And the digital currency market is just really reacting positive to that. You've seen everything from the institutional adoption, MicroStrategy, now companies such as, countries such as El Salvador looking at Bitcoin as legal tender. That's something that the Bitcoin community has been talking about for years, and it's great to finally see it happening. Yeah.
And I realize that you are involved in and supporting with your infrastructure all of these different pieces of the cryptocurrency puzzle and offerings that are out there. But how would you break it down between the Bitcoins, the stable coins like Diem, which I know you're working with as well, versus the possibility of, for example, the central bank digital currencies that we could see emerge too?
Sure. There is a very distinct difference. A cryptocurrency like Bitcoin is a permissionless, non-sovereign, distributed store of value. It doesn't have a CEO, doesn't have anybody that controls it. And but when you get over to the stablecoin question, stablecoins, as you mentioned, Silvergate is the exclusive issuer, will be the exclusive issuer of the Diem US dollar-backed stablecoin. And that is by design a permissioned and a centralized digital currency that is essentially to maintain a stable value so that it can be used in commerce without the volatility that you see in decentralized currencies such as Bitcoin. And then to touch on the last part of your question, the central bank digital currencies would be yet one step further, where they would be actually issued by a government. And you've probably seen that Diem has actually commented on the fact that they view this, and Silvergate does as well, as an evolution towards ultimately the potential for central banks to issue their own digital currency.
What does this do to the dollar longer term? Because we've seen some of those debates emerge as well.
Yeah, that's a really important question, and this is one of the reasons that I don't believe this is going away is because, as you know, and as all of your viewers are aware, the U.S. dollar is essentially the reserve currency for the world, and I believe that that the U.S. government actually wants to continue to see the U.S. dollar thrive. And as the entire world goes digital, it's a very important question. There are a lot of things to work out. I know the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Treasury, other agencies have been looking at this. We've been involved in many conversations in this regard as well. And many people view it as inevitable. But how that ultimately looks, I think, is still yet to be determined.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.